No.
No.
Is that Gary Neville?
Yeah.
So
it's on the subject as well.
Anyway, since we're going to start on that subject, let's just into your show. Just hold that for a sec.
This is going to be our
let me just
subject
introduce
today,
the episode, and then we'll just jump straight into that.
Cool.
So, the episode is obviously it's going to be on the final. It's coming out the day of the final. So basically, we're just going to have a little chat if we think we're going to win. What, like, you know, a few bits and bobs about the game that just happened yesterday. That's just it, really. So, welcome back to Nan's Kitchen. Today's episode is about, are England going to win the Euros? Simple as that. And we're going to highlight and recap over yesterday's game. He's supporting Ireland because, you know, he's Irish. So that's why he's nodding his head in the background there. To be fair, I'm not that fussed. Don't swear either. I'm not that fussed. I'd say I'm not that fussed. I'd like them to win because this time round, there's a lot of young players in there, and just when he's given them small chances, he hasn't given them a lot of time to shine, and when he has, they've shined, and it's amazing to see. Do you know what I mean? So all the lads actually deserve it. They really do. I'd be made up for them to win because they're all young lads and they deserve it. And even a few of the OGs in the team, for instance, Harry Kane, he does deserve to win something with his country. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just does before he retires. So that's just simply how it's going to be. So I know he's scared of him, innit? It's like he's jinxed wherever he goes.
That's how I mean. How can he be that?
So this quote.
So it was off
Get
Gary
the quote
Neville.
up, put it on the shoulder camera.
I don't know, I might have lost it.
Oh. No, you haven't.
So it said, Gary Neville said that Harry Kane is England's greatest ever player.
That's a bold in capitals statement. You know, that's the most boldest statement ever. So that's definitely not true. I'm not hating on Kane either. I think he's a phenomenal player.
Who would you say is the best?
Don't know. I couldn't
think
say.
It could potentially be Foden. But
if you're looking at the greatest ever player for England, you're not looking at the recent team. You're looking at OGs with caps. You're not looking at people who are playing now. You're looking at people who've played previously. You can't say someone who's only had 2 competitions is the greatest. Him specifically, I'm on about Foden when he says he's only played in the team.
I think he will be though eventually.
Eventually, he's one of the best.
I think he will be.
He's fantastic. His footwork is incredible. That's
what I mean.
Bellingham's amazing, but Phil Foden when he turns on, lads, wow, wow, he's a different breed of species. I know that they're both amazing, top class players. Bellingham single-handedly fantastic, but him or Foden, the choice, lads, it's a hard choice, you know, because Foden can play in the same position rare enough. Do you know what I mean? I just think his quick feet and his. But them two in the same squad. Look at them together. But look at them when they worked last night. Do you get what I'm saying? They linked up last night.
Mad the way they had to go last night.
No, because it was good to see that. But what really annoyed me about it, and I swore, is
what gets me is why? Why just suddenly? Why?
No, but did you see the second half though? Did you see the first half? He was all attacking. The second half, as soon as he just went and defended when it was 1-1. No, it weren't chilled. It was counter-attacking football for the second half. You just played complete counter-attacking. It was completely chilled. It was the opposite. It was the complete polar opposite to what happened in the first half. The first half was constant pressure, constant attacking. They were utilising the wing, but they weren't doing side passes. They were doing direct forward passes. They were looking for the runs. They were trying to get in. As soon as the second half started, sideways, backwards, and then counter-attack.
Because they made a sub, didn't they? They brought someone else into midfield, didn't they?
But it doesn't mean you should change your whole. You can't go. Let's hold up.
I think if they change and your game plan's not working anymore, then change your game plan. You know
he didn't give it a time to try though. He just went as soon as the second half started. They were playing defensive football. It was the complete opposite in the first. Give it 10 minutes to settle in, then go. It's not working. Then go to. I just feel like it was a bit mad. For him to go to dominate the first half in the way he did, to then sit back and just happily sort of commandeer a draw, because that's what it was like, and hopefully poach a goal. Now he had no chance of poaching a goal until he made them subs.
Weren't taking any risks, was he?
No,
even the Dutch really.
No, but the Dutch were. They were constant pressing. They couldn't get in.
To be honest, they did set up defensively, so yeah.
They were, but the way I'm looking at it is, I made a point in the last episode, which was relating to the football, and I said. And it was literally the last one we put out, and I said that he needs to start playing Ollie Watkins, Palmer, and he needs to start giving him half an hour or a full half. He needs to start taking Kane off after the first half, giving him an hour and then taking him off. You can't leave one for the full.
If this isn't Kane's last tournament, the next one will be. So you 100%. Need to start bringing one of them into the first team.
To warm them into it, but not even just that. It's not even the experience I'm asked about. It's about they're top-class players and we need to score a goal. Stop.
Did you see what Watkins said after he scored, after the interview?
What now?
He said to Cole Palmer, and he said, I swear down on my kids' lads, that I said to Palmer, me and you are going to score. You're going to give me the ball and I'm going to bury you. When we come on, when he brings us on.
That's what happened, assist.
Exactly
but the thing is, they're two subs he's made, and them two single transitions, the pass, move, boom, in. Like, it was.
You give me the ball and I'll bury you.
It was just the way he done it, lad. It was just, but you've got to look at it this way. The way I'm seeing it is, if you give them half an hour, that game could have been 3-4-1.
It wasn't even a chance either, was it? What he got?
He just made it. No, because he's phenomenal. It
wasn't even half a chance, I don't think.
It is for him because he scores like that.
It is for him. Yeah.
Like he's that was a proper Luis Suarez type of goal, splitting it across. Do you know what I mean?
If that was Kane, he'd have been trying to get it back to Saka or back to a midfielder. He's just taking it.
Well, lads, who used to do that? Suarez all the time. Torres was the same. If you give it when he was on fire, he was the same. Boom, straight away, lads. Aguero, Tevez. Do you know what I mean? I'm only naming Liverpool players because I'm a Liverpool fan, but for instance, Tevez, fantastic. You've got Aguero. Who else? There was someone else used to be really good at that back in the day. Defoe, Jermaine Defoe. Everyone's forgetting about Jermaine. Jermaine Defoe was fantastic, mate.
Yeah, he was.
Fantastic. So, even for England, brilliant player. They come in and saved Askin a few times.
Who do you reckon's England's greatest ever player?
The greatest ever player in my book, I couldn't pick. Because for me, I'd just be biased and say Steven Gerrard.
I know.
Because I love him.
Let's say not a Liverpool player then.
No, because...
I think it'd have to be Gaza. One, because he was crazy.
Are you talking about...
Just the best talented English player. Not accolades, just the best footballer.
I know everyone says if he didn't get on the air, definitely be better. But everyone
That's what I mean.
Everyone also goes and says that makes him who he is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you're right though. I think if he didn't have the bevy, lad, we could have been insane.
It's like Ronaldinho. If he weren't a party animal, it'd have been unbelievable.
Roy Keane makes a valid argument against this because this was a conversation on the overlap, and Keane said that he was like, yeah, but we all had a bevy back then. He was like, so. He may have went OTT, but everyone had to drink, so they were on the same sort of, like, nowadays no one really bevies, it's not a thing for everyone to go out to get on the piss and smoke and that, like, nowadays they're on the fitness properly on it, so, like, I think everyone would have been the same calibre at that back then, so he still would have been phenomenal, but everyone else would have been better, so he wouldn't have looked as good still. Yeah. He still would have looked as good, amazing, but again, he wouldn't, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. You wouldn't have seen, like for instance, you've got these talents coming to Yamal, mate, like,
I know.
Incredible.
So it's mad. He's played 37 games for Barca this year. He hasn't got a great way, hasn't he? He's got 5 goals, 5 assists.
But he's not a bad, like...
He's next season in watch.
No, but lad, he hasn't been starting all the games. He's come on the subs. He started a few. Like, he started a lot of games. I know, but you've got to understand that he's settling into football there.
I know. 5 goals, 5 assists. I mean?
That's pretty good for a winger.
For a 16-year-old. For a 16.
And for a winger though as well, though. Not regardless of his age. For a winger, you'd be happy in his first season who's never played in that type of football before. It's like signing someone from Portugal. No, but it's like signing someone from Portugal. Maybe not Portugal, because that's where we got Nunes from. It's like signing maybe like someone from like a Colombian league or the American league, and like no disrespect to them types of leagues because they're good, or like the Brazilian league. The Brazilian league is unbelievably competitive. But when you're stepping up to like, if you're going from there to like the Prem, it's going to take you a little while to settle in. It's just simply that's how it's going to be, because it takes time for people going from Germany and French to go to the Prem. Never mind a league that's not as competitive, I'd say, with on paper. Know what I mean? I don't know what it's like. I've never watched the matches, but I mean on paper, not meant to be as competitive. But back to what I was saying before about the game, they played fantastic for the first half. Second half, even then they played sound. They were solid, but there was a few things. Again, why do you give them 10 minutes, lad? Yeah, I know they won the game. Give the lads more than 10 minutes. You brought them the tournament, let them play. You can't just be letting them sit on the bench.
It's a joke, lad. At least, they've got to be getting at least 20 minutes.
Aston Villa were in the top, what? Didn't they finish fourth? Yeah. Harry Kane didn't win fuck all. No. Do you get what I'm saying? Aston Villa, who've never been a top 14, finished top 4 with Ollie Watkins on the pitch, and he's scoring basically every game there enough, or assisting at least. Put him on the pitch. You've got Cole Palmer, who single-handedly carried Chelsea for a full season, and I'm not asking what anyone says. He's, in my eyes, he should have got player of the season. I don't know if he did or he didn't, but he should get player of the season for this season. Like, Foden was amazing. I'm not like, but like, Foden's got everyone around him. Like, Palmer hasn't got all that anymore around him, and he's single-handedly carried Chelsea, lad. He has. He's just turned up and took it all on his shoulders, and lad, he's performed fantastically. Like, Cole Palmer's incredible, lad. So, you've got to put a few things into perspective. Like, you need to be giving these lads half an hour. You can't be giving them 10 minutes, lad, and expecting them to be pleased. It's not fair. It's not fair on them. And I honestly think they've got your best chances of winning a game. Them lads are They've got more in them than you like to Harry Kane. As I said, no disrespect to Harry Kane. I think he's an amazing player, fantastic player. He's had a good season. You know what? He's had a good season in Germany. It's unfortunate for him. It's just like it's really slight. It's just that another team turned up and done some like Shabby Londo's done magic, and that's just how it is. You can't say much more about it.
Though,
it's magic, though, innit?
You can't help but laugh.
No, but it's magic, though, innit?
Yeah, don't get me wrong,
he's just turned up and done magic.
So
the season he's gone to fix. Because like
Bayern won the league every year for like 11 years.
Dortmund won the previous season, no, didn't they?
No.
Are you sure?
The Dortmund were close. He fucked it up on the last day.
Well, that makes sense then. Well, see what I mean? There's that, and he goes there and he don't win the league. But I'm not getting under. Like, I'm not saying, no, he's a top class player. He scored 30 odd goals this season, so you can't. There's no disputing the fact of that. But you can't be bringing other lads out to the tournament who've also scored 30 goals.
Top flight
football, better than the German league. No offence, no disrespect, but it's like, nowadays the German league's actually a lot more intense than it's ever been. I'd say it's probably more competitive than it's ever been.
I think because Alonso's gone in there.
But the last season was very competitive as well. And because there's like you've seen FC Cologne and that are fucking winning the league and stuff. Do you know, like all mad teams like that. Do you know what I mean? Like the team, what was it, SC. Teams that were not in the league are coming up and they're competing. What was it? Was it SC Bertha or something? I swear they got top 4 last season.
I'm not sure.
It was a mad team that you'd never expect two of them though. And it's been more competitive than any, but than it's usually been in its past. But what I'm getting at here is I honestly, come on, play the lads. That's all I'm asked about. Just give them a bit more time on the pitch. 10 minutes is not enough time.
I think it needs to be minimum 15 minutes.
Just 20, so not like 20. Take 7.
They need to be on the pitch for the 15 minutes, so you want to be bringing them on with 20 minutes.
Yeah, left. So they've got 5 minutes to settle in.
But even then, I think you want to be bringing them on with 25 left. They've got
I'm just saying half an hour, lads. You need to give them half an hour. Whoever's on, take them off at 60. Like if they're not in form and they're not firing, take them off.
You've had 15 minutes the second half there. You've had...
I'd
say 20, 65 you should be making subs. Give them a good 20 minutes in the second half. If nothing changes, then you've got 25 minutes to change the game.
The way I'm seeing it is, for this game specifically, particularly, Kane played well for 45 minutes, so you're not going to sub him off straight away. So you will give him another 15, 20 to see if he's...
There's one of them, a chance falls to him, he'll bury you.
He will though. That's the thing with him. If you give him it, he will.
That's why he leaves him on.
That's because he is a game changer. That's another thing.
He just hopes a chance falls to him.
Well, if he gets that everyone, like, he doesn't really miss. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing with him. He's an all-round good finisher. That's how I understand where... And I've never agreed on anything that Gareth Southgate's ever done. But I agree why. I sort of get why he leaves him on, because he is a game changer. But when you've got the likes of you've got Cole Palmer and Ollie Watkins on the bench, and they are actual game changers also.
Still got more players as well.
That's because off the top of my head, that's what I can think of. Google a team, the lineup. We've got
Gordon, Bowen.
Lads, oh my God, we mentioned this last time. Gordon was one of the best players in
Eze.
For the Eze's phenomenal. But Eze's also plays similar positions to the others, like John. But either way, give them a chance. But do you know what? Gordon needs a chance, lad. Do you know what? I never rated Gordon at Everton. Honestly, never. I really didn't.
No, I did. I thought he was good. I didn't think he was amazing. I thought he was a good player.
No, I thought he was a good player, but he was playing at a side that wasn't playing the best, and he still weren't shining out. So to me, I was like, I don't know if he's going to make it type thing, in a sense of, he's good. But then when he went to Newcastle, and oh my God, lad, even his first game, the pitch, he was hitting it. I was like, wow, lad, this kid's on fire. Yeah, I was like, he's hitting his stride.
I tried once, I think, at Goodison. He was just running them right.
He's honestly, lad, he's a good player. Gordon's a good player. Like, just seeing him develop his character too over there being in Newcastle, it's good to see. Like, I
players like Conor Gallagher who can't even get a game.
Like Conor Gallagher.
Trent Alexander-Arnold can't get a game for England.
He has played a few though.
I think he's played one. He started 2 games and he's come on once.
Sub. You've got to, like, for instance, Conor Gallagher has not the best this season, so he's a good player. Coming on for the last 10 minutes yesterday, I'm glad he did, because he's put his tackling in every single player. He's that type of player. But he single-handedly ran Crystal Palace when he was on loan to them, 2 seasons ago. Yeah. And, lads, he was one of the... Everyone, this is the word on the street and all over the place. Everyone's going, this Conor Gallagher's going to be one of the next best things. He's unbelievable. Fantastic, phenomenal. He was unbelievable. I don't want to put him in a Chelsea squad, lad. He needs to be the man that needs to do a bit more. So, like, he needs to have to carry the team to put that extra bit in, type of thing. And I know it sounds awful to say, but...
I don't want to say that, actually. He reminds me of a midfielder who can do a bit of everything kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But I feel like when the pressure's on him, he performs better. When he's like the key man in the squad, he has to. Like, if you put him back in Palace now, and they've got Eze and the other fella, who's scoring? Big, tall fella?
For Palace?
Mateta, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Mateta. It is. Lad, you've got him. You've got Eze, and then if you had Gallagher back on that team, lad.
That Elise, she's gone to Bayern Munich as well.
That's another one. Elise, phenomenal.
He's English, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not even in the England team. That's another mad one.
Mad, that's mad. Like, he's
not
young.
even
He's
in the
young.
England team.
He's young now.
Yeah.
I think he's in the.
It's like Eze. Him and Eze been ripping it up at Palace.
Dead killing it. How much did he go to PSG? Did you say?
No, Bayern.
Oh, Bayern. How much? Do you know? That's mad.
See,
you stop. Don't. That's the thing with Palace. This is what actually blew my head off a little bit. The new manager they brought in is making them play phenomenal, and then they're gonna go and get rid of one of the biggest players who's made them vital impact on the last few games, the full season. To be honest, I don't even know if they've had injuries. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot there. But yeah, I am understanding why he leaves Kane, but you can't leave him on till the end because lads, he's getting on now. You stop giving him 90 minutes, give him 60. And give the lads on, let the lads have a go. Yeah, I need Gordon. I want to see Gordon on, but then we've only got a final, lad, so I'd like to see Gordon come on for at least like 10 minutes at the end of the final.
He needs to get more game time, definitely. Gordon, like.
But you should just left him in the
quality. You
should have just left him in the under thing.
55 million euros.
55.
At least they went to buy.
It's a rumour.
55. No, it's not. It's legit.
Oh, it's sound.
Yeah, it's Sky Sports. It's legit. I was just trying to find this one.
Oh, that's insane. So yeah, 55 mil. It's actually a bargain, to be honest. That's a bargain.
It's 22.
It's a bargain. It's an absolute steal of a price. Oh, you look on your phone with the laptop. I always do that. It's just easier sometimes because it's just there.
It is. You know where it is. So that's like 30 seconds.
The talent of the squad we've got. And do you know what? We need to take hats off to the young lad who's playing centre back.
I don't even know who he is.
He plays for Palace, doesn't he? No, not Palace.
Is it Chelsea?
No, Villa.
Does he play for Villa?
He's played for Villa also, yeah, Villa.
What, I don't even know his name.
I can't pronounce it. I don't want to butcher it. So
yeah, I don't want to butcher it. Well, I know who you mean.
I thought it was a guy or something.
I can't believe Joe Gomez can't get a game. It's mad.
He's had a phenomenal season, Gomez, as well.
Oh, I know. Same with Trent, mad.
What's his name?
What do I do?
Get him up.
It's not gay or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. It's like gay. Oh, lad, gay. Gay. I think his name's Gay. I think that's what his name is, something like that. But lad, he's played phenomenal, lad. Like honestly, to put him in his first tournament, and he's come out, lad, solid. He's played solid, lad.
No, he
Palace
plays Crystal Palace, man.
So I was right, my first guess.
You were right, your first.
I was right, my first guess.
Why does it say Man United also? Oh, why don't it just say C also?
No, I was right. So I was right, my first guess. Then ignore
Let me just have a little look. He was at Chelsea in the academy, but then he went to Palace.
So we had that. So we had that right too.
Go ahead, son.
So Palace.
We've just signed a kid off Chelsea, you know.
Have we? Who's in?
After the academy though.
So we're talking about. We must have been. I'm obviously getting mixed up. But I don't know why I've went against myself when I said Palace now instead of Aston Villa. It's lad, see what I mean? Another Palace player, lad, and he's played phenomenal.
Palace are a good team.
He's got a fantastic team, lad. A fantastic team. But let's get back into the game anyway. So what do you reckon then? So there's a few things that are a bit controversial in the game.
Spain scored 2, game over.
No, what about the last game? It's just been the squad. So we've got Phil Foden was unlucky with the thing off the line. Oh, lads, today, lads, I felt so sorry for him, lad. Yeah, his footwork's crazy. So he's just done that little bit of trickery and he's done that.
Reminds me of like Coutinho or Messi or...
That was like Messi,
he just moved past players.
Yes, lad, he was just drifting past players. Even more than that, John, reminds me a bit more of... Remember, what was his name? Was it Rubinho? Played for Milan?
Yeah, no. AC or Inter? He played for AC. And he played for City, Rubinho.
Rubinho, lad. It is Rubinho, isn't it? AC it was. Was AC winning?
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of being like the way his movement, like he was.
I don't remember much of Rubinho.
Because there was Rubinho.
Do you remember when he went to City? He thought he was going to United.
Yeah. Hey, that was heavy. That he was sick though. That's it. Like, but it's like all them types of football.
I wonder when he realised. I wonder when they give him the shirt. I reckon it's when they give him the shirt. Or he's seen the crest in the training ground.
There's only one big club.
Yeah.
In Manchester.
He must not have knew they existed.
That's crazy, that.
No disrespect to Everton.
No.
But I think it'd be the same thing. Like if you went to someone our age in Spain and went, you know,
it depends though. I think everyone's a bit more educated now.
Liverpool. Yeah, they might know Everton, but I'd say most wouldn't. It be the same, I think.
I don't know, that's a bit of a...
Nah, think about it. United were pinnacle.
I get what you're saying, like... I get what
Don't
you're
get me
saying.
wrong, we're not Pinnacle, but
No, but
United were Pinnacle,
I
and
understand
City
what
were
you're
just
saying, but
down that end of the table.
that just half sums up an argument of a bit of an everyone there that says Everton fans are more fans from Liverpool and Liverpool fans are more fans from everywhere. Get what I'm saying?
Which?
So that you've just sort of made the point there when they say, look, lad, you've got you see, yeah, you're sold out, lad, but it's not none of you are proper fans. They're all one-off fans that come over and all that type of shit, don't they? But because you've sort of made their point right as well by saying that. Because you're saying like,
well, because we're more recognized
globally, yeah, so we'll have more global fans, whereas Everton have got more homegrown proper scouts who supporting the team rather than.
Because we're a bigger team, we're more known worldwide because we've got more accolades.
Nah, but I'd say I'd just say you've half just
I
put
wouldn't
the food in the mouth there.
No,
yeah, you did, you know,
definitely
you
not.
did, you know, you definitely
didn't.
You defo did.
Nah.
You did, lad. I'm telling you now. He did, bro. He did.
No.
But anyway, so the other thing is, I don't think Saka was offside. I really don't, and I didn't see the line, and that annoyed me because when I seen it, I thought it was offside originally, but then I seen another centre back that could have been playing him on, and that annoyed me that we didn't get to see the line on the screen. That annoyed me a bit. Another thing, penalty. That was the penalty. That's the only. This is the last one we're going to talk about on this subject, and then we're going to move on to the next game. What we reckon on the next results and that. So, what was you? So the penalty decision was a very. I've had multiple different opinions on it. So at first I was like, that's not a pen. That's it's a bit like that. And then my mates, Justin, who's been on the podcast before, who lives over in Amsterdam, he rang me last night and he was like, I went, I don't have a pen on. And he went, nah, I think he said, and he's, bear in mind, a Netherlands supporter. He's from over there, from Holland.
No, we had a pen.
And he was like, he said, I think it was a pen. He said, because the player come in a bit still full force, a bit late, even though the ball was nowhere. But when you're watching full time and they slow it down, the split screen, yeah, but like in a match, it's just boom, it's split seconds, isn't it?
He's trying to stop a shot on goal.
I'm not saying it weren't a pen, and I'm not saying it was. So in my eyes, it's a pen, and that's what it's been given as. But it was,
in my eyes,
I'm saying this is what it's been. In my eyes, it's 50-50, but it's been given as a pen, so it could win either way. Like. In the midfield, it was a free kick, so why isn't it in the penalty box? It doesn't make there's no difference to it. It's still on the pitch, so it just depends on literally the perspective of the referee. Like it could have been a different referee, but they'd probably not give that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose the matter.
Like it's like me and you we've got two separate opinions on it.
You need to sort that. Must be
that
rule. That's like I agree with you. In the middle of the pitch, yeah, that's a foul. But
then it's still a foul in the box. Then
what's he meant to do though?
But it's still the same thing.
Just let him take the shot.
Well, yeah. And just put your leg. You don't have to kick. No, but you don't. You can put your leg in the way. You don't have to. He's kicked his foot.
No, but he's seen that ball.
He's tried to kick it. He's tried to. It's a 50-50, but it's because it's been a 50-50 in a penalty area and his legs this high up. Like it's like if it was on the floor 50-50, it probably still would have been.
That's what I'm saying. In the middle of the pitch, you think I can get that. We think I don't need to get that. I'm in the middle of the pitch. If you're in the box, you think I've got to stop that. I've got to get that.
Yeah, but you just get in the way of it. Like the way the rules are in the game now, as a professional football player, you do understand that.
Nah,
I don't agree with it. By the way,
he's not thinking I'm going to block it. I think he's thinking I can get that. I can nick it.
He should be thinking I'm just going to stand in the way of it. Because if you're going to try and challenge someone in your area for something, and
it's just a switch in your brain.
I get it. No, I get it.
I think it's like it's a space thing, isn't it? Like
you've got to look at like the way the game's been like this for 2 or 3 seasons now. It isn't just overnight. It's been like this. Do you know what I mean? It started getting a lot less.
Like you said, it's favouring the attackers.
What's the word though? Like a lot less like contact. There's no, you can't really have contact anymore in it. That's just how it is. But
even 50-50s, if you win the ball in a 50-50,
4 years ago, 3 years ago, that would never been a penalty.
I've seen loads.
Do you know what I mean? But then again, 3 years ago, we were giving penalties away for the stupidest things because people were just diving and getting pens. Like it was insane. You couldn't touch the striker without them falling over and getting a pen. So the game's all over the place with the sense of that. Yeah, it was a light penalty. It as I said, it's a very soft, but it's 50-50 in it. It's like from my eyes. I said to him last night, I don't know, but then I rewatched it and thought, yeah, if it was anywhere else in the pitch, it was a free kick. So
yeah, I've got one. If the defender won the ball and Kane kicked his foot, would you say foul or just get on with it?
Free kick.
Would you?
But he's going to play the advantage, isn't he? So, but that would be a free kick, yeah. Depending on obviously you've got if the defender goes down, well then 100% it's a free kick. He's well through him. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's how it's seen because it could be looked as being a malicious intent. Just had to welly him everywhere. But the other one, because it was a 50-50, it was just an untimed tackle, and that's what it was down to. It was just a slight untimed tackle, but they're still punishable. Do you know what I mean? Put it this way: If we never got it, I wouldn't have been asked. I wouldn't have been fuming. Saying it was a definitely penalty, I would have been like, yeah, man, it is what it is.
I always think of Liverpool's perspective, if it was against me and if it was me.
I know, but the amount of times that things have gone against us and have gone for us in that Prem, it's touch and go in it. Same for any team. Do you know what I mean? But it's rigged for whoever it wants to be rigged for. Like, I would leave it at that. But that's a subject from.
We didn't even touch on the ref.
But I know that's.
Shall we touch on that?
You can do that one.
So I seen a video earlier on of Van Dijk getting interviewed by, I don't know if it was a Dutch presenter, but he was basically getting asked about the referee, and he says to Virgil van Dijk, what do you reckon on the referee in the semi-final when he was found out of allegations of him taking back pays a few years ago?
This is when Jude Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham called him a cheat a few years ago when he played for Dortmund, and Jude Bellingham got a fine and all that for it. But the German FA investigated it anyway and found out he was actually speaking facts.
Yeah, he was taking
backhanders.
You should get your license revoked, I think.
The pundit said that to Van Dijk, and Van Dijk's been like, "Why are you asking me that? Like, if I answer that, you're going to get me in trouble."
Yeah, it puts him in a bit of a sticky situation.
But yeah, he's right though. How can you go from being found out of taking backhanders? What was Bellingham at Dortmund 2 years ago? A year ago. It could have been the year before, so we'll say 2 years ago. Yeah. How can you go from finding out to taking backhanders 2 years ago to then managing being a referee
been like 18
in the Euros? Well. Never mind the semi-final.
It's mad.
That's just something not right there.
It's a little bit. But I think this is where your head's gonna fall off with the more of the way. Like these types of competitions allow.
They're life changing for people.
But they allow these referees from smaller leagues to get on the big stage. So let's say, for instance, he's being demoted from the German league and threw in fucking some shit league somewhere, but it's still FIFA running it. Then he's getting his chance to shine again because he knows he's made a mistake. Now I don't agree with it. I think he should have. I think he should have either got his maybe not took off him, but maybe like he has to do a refresher course or like renew it because like you can't like.
I think he has to start from the bottom, mate. If you don't slip his license, you got to start from the bottom, like
redo the course.
Yeah,
like but you still like you've got
not even necessarily that. Just I don't know how refereeing works. You must have to start somewhere to get to the Premier League.
To get
or referee so many hours or something. I don't know.
League football, do you know what I mean? That's just not how it's going to be. He's not going to go from refereeing the professional to going back to amateur. It's just not going to be like that. It's gonna like it's either you get a demotion and you go to like a lower league, so you be refereeing like League 2 or something. You know what I mean?
Put him in academy games or something. Then
it's not. You can't do that though. Like it's just if you're gonna do something and make a standpoint, you revoke the license if he's known for taking or if it's a normal job. Because you've got to look at it this way, it's a job.
That's what I mean.
I get this many
hours. That's why I don't want to take his
license. But that's what I'm saying. Well, you get a suspension, then, wouldn't you? Usually, you get a suspension for doing that, or you get fined. So if you were a football player and you were known for getting backhanders, you could possibly be suspended for life, which is But if you're a ref, so that's where it's touch and go. But the way I'm looking at it as a job point of view, not as like he's fucked people over. I'm looking at it as like he's a human. He makes mistakes. He's into a job. If you're in a job and you make a mistake. Taking backhanders is probably a sackable punishment in a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs. But in the sense of when there's such a prestige job maybe and he's such a, I don't know, maybe like, I'm thinking like if you were a police officer and you've done something mad, not too mad, but if you didn't get investigated, you'd be on a disciplinary and you'd be, while your investigation's ongoing. So I think he should have been like 6 months disciplinary while he's with no work, while he's undergoing investigation to see what's going on and how the outcome is. Because then at least you've suffered without wages for 6 months and you understand why, and then when you come back, you're like, "Shand, I'm not going to do that again because I fucked myself over there big time." But his contract could have been terminated by law. Really, you've full on broke because having bias on a game of football is different to being paid off. Like people can be biased against a player or a team because they've refereed against him before and he thinks he's a blade or thinks he's an arsehole or he's been aggressive and threatened him. Like, because that happens, and people do hold grudges. So that can happen over the long run, but being paid off to fucking throw a game for someone.
That's what I thought about, like, when I found out about Tony betting. Like, I think there's a difference between paying a referee and a footballer betting. That's what I'm saying. Well,
no, but haven't Tony got suspended for football for 12 months, didn't he? Or 18 months?
Yeah.
Or 24 months. So the same.
I don't know if it was that long. I think it was like 12.
12 months or something, but 12. But that,
I think.
12 or 18 months.
No, I think it was 8. I don't know. Anyway,
he's been out the game for over a season.
But anyway, he was back in the season.
But it all come out at the end of last season, didn't it? I'm not too sure. It doesn't really matter at the time, but he got banned for like it was either 8 or 12 months.
Yeah, something like that.
And so it should be the same for the referee.
I don't know what he was betting on. Can you remember what he was betting on? Did they find out?
I'm not even. I'm not
No.
really looking into. I'm not too asked about it, to be honest. But I think he was betting on games for him to like
Score.
stuff like that, or like fucking.
See, yeah, that's a challenge though in itself, really.
It is like. I don't even know. It might have been
Like I think if it was a yellow card,
it might have been another things in the team. No, it could
that
have
is
been
proper
anything.
like
It could have just been anything.
you can proper influence.
No, but you know inside information on your squad. So if you've got people who are injured or people who are playing this, or you've got family issues at home, that person probably going like no matter on the pitch if they've got a bit of shit going on and they're a defender, you're thinking he might get a yellow card. This game's got a lot of shit going on. Put him on to get booked.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like inside trading.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You're not allowed to do. Yeah, I don't think as a football player you're allowed to bet on. You're allowed to bet
at all. Change. I'm going to smash them on today.
No, but I don't. Yeah, stuff like that. But I don't think you're allowed to bet as a football player at all on the football. I think you can bet on like the horses and that, but you're not allowed to bet on the football. Like you are not if you participate in it.
You can bet on other teams, can't you?
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh.
I know you. I don't think you can bet on the football altogether. I'm not 100% though. But I'm sure as a football player you can. You're not allowed. I could be wrong. Might just be your own team. But because there's other sports where you're not allowed to do it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't bet on yourself on other things, but in some you can. Like the UFC, for instance, you can just go and put about 7 million yourself to win if you wanted. If you're that confident in yourself, like it's not against the law. Do you know what I mean? Especially not in like Nevada or whatever it is. But anyway, moving on to this game. Can England win the Euros? Can they win the final? I want you to all honestly comment below. I'm reckoning with all these yeses, all no's, and if you say no, why? Yeses.
What are you going with? What score are you going with?
Well, I predicted yesterday's 2-1, correct?
You did?
Yeah, but I thought it'd be 2-1 in extra time, and I nearly was right. It was 2-1 with a minute to go.
It was in extra time.
It was nearly enough
in
there,
extra time, but it was in added time.
I was close.
Yeah, you were nearly there.
They called me the one-off king for a reason, do you know what I mean? But I said 2-1.
You were 1 minute off this time.
I was a few minutes off this time, yeah, I was 1 minute off. So, honest to God, yeah.
I think if Spain score...
I'm reverting back to my old scoreline that I said originally, 3-2. This is what I said about
England.
When we were going to play Switzerland. I said 3-2, yeah. I think it's going to be 3-2. No, 3-2 either way. Can't pick winner. Pick winner.
I think if Spain score 2, as in and they're winning 2-0...
We've got no chance coming back into the game.
Chance.
No chance. They haven't got the...
They won't win 3-2. They might lose 3-2.
I don't think they've got, like, no offence to them.
Or 2-1.
As individuals, I think they could all get through being 2-0 down. But as an England squad playing together, like, if they were in their own squads, they'd 100% get back.
City
but I just don't think... I don't think the mentality of England that to pull back from 2... I don't think I haven't seen them do it, lad.
I'd say majority of them have that mentality, but not all of them.
I just think it's going to be hard to do when you like they've been 1-0 down and pulled it back and they've had the mentality to do that. But going 2 down is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Going 1 down then 2-1 down, that's difficult too. But you can still you're still in the game. But yeah, I think it's going to be 3-2 either way. And I honestly can't pick a winner. Like I'd like to say England 3-2, but I can't see them scoring 3 goals. But I can but I also can because they've got to. Like when I said the other day, we've got to play well against Switzerland because Switzerland can score. Blah 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 blah. This is a different kettle of fish. This is a complete different kettle of fish. We're playing a team that has been by far the team of the tournament, 100%. The most informed team of the tournament. Last tournament they played, they were all right, but this tournament they've actually all linked up together, which is mad. So we should have the
Germany were better, but they have been fucking good.
Well, Germany were fantastic, but I don't think Germany were better than Spain.
No, I do.
I don't.
Did you see the penalty? Germany should have had the penalty.
No, but I'm not touching on that shit. From watching play, at first I thought Germany were going to win it. I thought Germany because after seeing them play, I was like, wow, these shit hot. And then I seen Spain, I was like, lad.
It was more like fluent.
It was just easy on the
end. That was what got me.
It reminded me of old school Barcelona.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It was proper. Like,
I know what you mean. But what got me with that was they were playing that football, but they weren't scoring. Germany were playing great, but they were scoring. I'd say Spain are playing better, but they're not putting the ball away.
They come up against each other, didn't they? Though? So like that was the disaster. So for me,
but then even then,
for me, when I won that game, it was winning the final. I said
I didn't watch it. My granddad was saying the bar and the post.
It was unfortunate. It happened. Just like watching
it
was like watching Liverpool play.
They were saying Germany should have won. They should have scored.
But they didn't. It's unfortunate, but they didn't. So they're not there, are they?
No, yeah, but what I'm saying who's the better team? That's what we were saying. Who's the better team?
Because Spain beat them.
No, but it doesn't mean you're the better team.
But they are because they beat them. Did Spain beat Germany?
Yeah.
So are they better than Germany? Yes, because they beat them.
I wouldn't say they were a better team.
But they beat them. So to say that they weren't...
It's one of them, no.
But on the day to say they never played as good as them and still beat them, they're a better team than aren't they? Because that means when they're in form, they would have fucking wiped the floor with them. If they played how they played against France, they would have terrorised them.
No,
Yes.
No.
You've literally just said your words where I think that Germany were the better footballers, Spain beat them, but they played terrible. So if that's the case, if Spain still
I
beat...
didn't say Spain played terrible.
You didn't say terrible, but you did say they didn't play good.
I just said Germany were the better team. Played the better team.
Which says that Spain didn't play well on the day. Germany played better, but Spain still won.
Didn't say Spain played bad.
Your arguments, but it doesn't matter what you hold on to a word I'm not even asked about. My point is, you said a team that got beat by a team that weren't as good as the team that got beat. So you're saying one team, the one that lost should have won. That's what you said. Yeah. So if the team that won didn't play that well and still won, doesn't that make them a better team? Because when they actually went on to the next game, when they were informed, they dominated.
I don't know, because that's what I'm saying. When you got to think of this, got to look at the penalty as well.
No, because that's all if, what's, and buts, lad. You can't look at a decision in the match, and that's like, because
it was a big one.
It's Euro though. Euro football's different to like the Champions League and everyone's. It is what it is, lad. You can't hold on to a decision that's out of your hands. That's not like saying, but that's not. I know what I mean. Like the German players aren't going to look back and go, that's what's robbed us of that game. Just the fans will, but the players won't. Do you know what I mean? That's a fan's point of view. On the pitch, the lads are like, well, we should have scored one of the 18 other chances we had on goal. Like, so to be the better team, but not score when you've had so many opportunities, I don't think that means you're the better team. Do you know what I mean? Because I look at Liverpool playing on the pitch sometimes, and I'd say, and we've been outplayed.
Yeah, I've got one.
No, but wait a minute, we'll be outplayed, and then we're going to win the game 2-1 or something. We don't deserve to win, but we were not the better team, but we still won.
Do you remember when?
But that just means that we're better when we go on. That means that we're still winning games when we're playing shit. That means we are capable of so much better, which to me shows that they're a better squad with more work. I get what he's saying. An informed squad, Germany, informally, were on fire. They look the best. But if you've come over adversity and the shit game and still won against the team that looked the best in the league, then clearly you've got to be better. That's just how I look at it in my perspective anyway.
I get what you mean, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
It's
like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like...
But I'm saying on a out and out 100%, blah, fair day, everything square, all sound, 1-on-1, up against each other. I reckon Spain would be the better team. Germany would be the better team. I
don't know, lad. I honestly don't know. Because it depends on the individual performance on the day. You're right. Like, because like if Jamal doesn't turn up,
like if that decision was right, it's 2-2. If that decision goes,
do you know who else who's really not getting any?
But yeah, like you said, at the end of the day, the players won't think like that. They'll be thinking you should have put the ball away.
Yeah, should have scored all them chances. Do you know the other big point of this whole competition for Spain? One of the best players has been the lad who scored the first goal, Dani Olmo. Lad, wow. He scored 4 or 5 goals for them in this competition.
Does he?
Lad, he's fucking been phenomenal.
Who does he play for?
Spain.
No, club.
Oh, it's like I couldn't tell you. It's either, I think it could be Barca, or it's like fucking Levante or something. Google it.
I want to figure it out because I think I know it.
I thought it was like, because I thought it was Real Madrid. It could be.
What's his name? Dani Olmo.
Yeah, it could be Atletico. I feel like it's a fucking. I feel like it's
we ain't getting it. Leipzig or Salzburg.
Leipzig, Salzburg, yeah, it's the one he plays in the German league.
Leipzig.
No? Yeah. No, yeah, we're right, yeah, German league, Olmo. He's a right back. Hey, he's been not playing right back though, I don't think. Does it say he was right back there? Because he was a midfielder.
No, that's just, did you see that?
Oh,
did you see that?
I've just seen it. Man, never mind.
So, no, I don't think he's I don't know.
Click on him, says there, but no, so there, it said, no. So,
wait.
Go back one page. And then it said here,
forward.
He's a forward. Oh, okay, forward for, that's what I got mixed up with, sorry. I've seen the RB thingy next to where he says forward. So, he's been on fire, lad. To be honest, I'm not honest, he's done well.
No, I'd love to get that. You're not going to get Lamela. It's not even his name. Yamal.
You're not going
to get Yamal. So I'd love to go for that Simmons, mate.
Simmons played well as well.
He is rocket. That goal, lad.
Fantastic finish.
It flew past Pickford, lad.
The speed.
I still think Pickford should have been a bit more onto it.
Nah, to be honest though, when you've seen it from Pickford angle, there's a defender in front of him, and the ball just goes, Like, you don't even like see him get the shot
I don't
off.
think he was set. I think if he was set,
he might have had more of a chance, but
yeah,
that was
he'd have got a stronger
that must have
fist
went
to him.
about 150 mile an hour or something. That was the rocket ball. That
Yeah,
maybe
it
not that
was.
fast, obviously being exaggerated, but
But
that was
it looked like
rocket,
it.
lad. Like, that was easy, like 90 mile an hour shot. It was a rocket, lad.
Baseball stuff.
It was crazy speeds. But yeah, I think it's gonna. I'm just ending on 3-2. I can't even tell you who's gonna win. I'd like England to win for the lads because they deserve it. But I wouldn't. I'm not gonna be devastated when they lose. Like, it's not like it's Liverpool. Like, I'm not that arsed. Like what I mean by that is I'm not gonna wake up to, like, the day after and be like, oh, I'm fucking weird that they lost. And like, it is what it is. But I'd like them to win because, to be honest, they always get so close and never ever get the fucking.
They got the final last time and lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That they always get, like, they have the cup of tea out and the biscuit. They drink the biscuit and they go to bite it and then it falls off into the cup of tea, lad. Like, that's always where they're at. They never get to taste the sweetness, lad. They never get that gold, lad. So hopefully this is the time round. But they've got a good challenge. Spain's going to be a hard challenge, a really hard.
Viva la España!
It's going to be hard, lad. It's going to be a difficult game. But I want to wrap up there anyway. As I said, I reckon 3-2. What do you reckon, Mitch?
2-1 Spain.
So we reckon 2-1 Spain. I'm saying 3-2 either person. I can't pick a scoreline. I don't mean I can't pick a winner, sorry, but I'm just going to pick the scoreline and leave it at that. And
that way then you were right.
yeah, I'm right either way.
As long as it goes 3-2.
As long as it goes 3-2. But then that's hard to predict the scoreline anyway. Like,
I'm going to go 2-1 Spain.
It's probably going to be a similar game like that again. I think it's going to be like...
I think it'll be 1-0 Spain, 1-1.
I just feel yeah, same, like, then, similar type game. It's going to be a full pace first half. And then that's where it's going to be at. It's just going to be... But he needs to make young substitutes early, bro. Bring them on at 60. Bring the lads on at 60. Stop leaving Kane on for fucking nearly 90 minutes.
Don't wait till the 60.
Stop it.
Bring them on in the 60.
You're wasting time, valuable time. But yeah, nice one for tuning in. Drop a like, drop a comment.
Get on your bike.
Drop a like and get on your bike. I'd like to see what scores you reckon. Drop it, and if you think England's going to win, drop below. In a bit. You know that.